Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Welcome back to Review Sesh. If you've been here before, I really appreciate you coming back to visit me, and if you haven't been here before, give me a moment, let me tell you who I am and what I do. My name's Mike, and what I do is I review federally legal hemp products and devices. So it doesn't really much matter whether it's a consumable product of any type or whether it's a functional device of any kind. We're going to be looking at all of that stuff here on this channel. And today we're going to be looking at some concentrate coming from the Southern Maryland experience. If you know about them, guys, if you've been watching, they're a really close friend of the channel. They've been very supportive of the channel as it's been growing, and they have some amazing stuff. But before we go any further, guys, I want to go ahead and reiterate what it is we review here on this channel, so there's no misunderstandings. What we're reviewing is federally legal THCA hemp products. So THCA, if you guys aren't sure about it or you might be confused about it, THCA, or tetrahydrocannabinolic acid, was made federally legal with the 2018 Federal Farm Bill. And THCA is actually the THC that everybody's always been speaking about. It's the naturally occurring compound on all hemp plants everywhere. And in and of itself, guys, THCA is not psychoactive. It doesn't have any ability to, change the way you're feeling. It can't really affect you in any way until it undergoes a process called decarboxylation. And decarboxylation, so everybody knows, is just fancy speak for chemistry talk, basically, for applying heat. So it doesn't matter whether it's the heat of the sun, like natural environmental heat, or whether it's artificial heat with application of flame or, an electronic device of some kind that decarboxylates that THCA molecule, and it kicks that A right off of the end of that molecule chain. So it takes that tetrahydrocannabinolic acid and it kicks that A off and leaves you with tetrahydrocannabinol, THC. Realistically, guys, THCA is THC. You can't have one without the other, and they are, in fact, the same thing. We have had new terminology coming around, such as THCA, Delta 9, all this other sort of stuff, and it confuses a lot of people. Guys, there's no reason to be confused. It is what it is. Trust me on this one. So, because of the 2018 Farm Bill, we can access all sorts of great things that previously we didn't have access to, and we can have them mailed directly to us. And when you get your items in the mail, you'll typically get one of these. This is a notice to law enforcement, guys, and the Postal Service. And this just says what's in the package. Everything contained in the package is compliant with federal law under such and such bill. And it lists all the applicable bills, statutes, regulations. And you also have a little thing down here so you can scan it and you can get your COAs and all that sort of stuff. These pieces of paper, guys, are very important. Hold on to these. Please make sure you hold on to these, fold them, stick them in a file cabinet somewhere. Even when you're done with the products, you never know if you might need these, and you may as well keep them. Think of it like a receipt. It's just an extra receipt, and it might come in handy one day. So hold on to that, guys. So we'll be looking at some ice cream cake live resin from the Southern Maryland experience, guys. And I've had a little bit of their live resin before. Typically, everything that I get from them is right at the consistency I like, and you're going to find out why as we go through this video. And very clean product. There's a lot of attention paid to, making sure that terpene profiles are maintained, and that what you have here is it's a solvent product, and the Southern Maryland experience does an amazing job at making sure that everything's purged properly and that everything's ready to go out and as clean as it can possibly be. All right, so we're going to be looking at some of this today, guys. So what we're looking at today, guys, is the ice cream cake live resin from the Southern Maryland experience. And I'm looking at ice cream cake on Allbud, and it says it's actually a rare indica dominant strain, 75-25 indica sativa hybrid. And it's a cross of Gelato 33 and wedding cake. I have heard some pretty good things about this particular concentrate here. Um, my buddy JP at Only Fire Flowers has tried their ice cream cake, and he liked it a lot. I've had some of the other stuff, but this will be my first ice cream cake. And I'm smelling the gelato on it immediately. Now, what I like about the concentrates that I get from the Southern Maryland experience is I really like the consistency. My lighting might not be great there, but that's what we got there. I'm gonna make sure to get you guys some actual, some photos of this, but be warned, photos of concentrates are not really as interesting or as fun to look at or even take as, photos of flour. But I'll get you guys, 5 or 6 shots of that up there, hopefully, anyway. Now, I've already dabbed into both of these devices, so we're going to be using the beam and the crossing for 2.1. And the beam is a very interesting device. It's great for tasting stuff. It's great for um, really getting the best clean experience out of your concentrates. And it uses just little grain of rice size dab. Um, really nice, really functional, and cool thing about it, it doesn't have a heat up time. There's no preheat. So when you hit this button, you better be drawing on it, because if you're not drawing on it, you might miss that hit. So to turn it on, you click it 3 times, and it turns on. And then as soon as you start hitting this button, guys, you want to start pulling on it, because it goes quick. All right, and gelato's there for sure. Very smooth. It's creamy, and might be a hint of cheese in there too. It's got a kind of a cheesy funk to it. I like it. That's pretty good. On there should be one more good draw. That was a very good hit. That is a little bit of a creamy, cheesy kind of a thing on it. Make sure, guys, when you're done with your beam, that you turn it off. You click it 3 times, turn it off. Don't leave it in standby. It will drain your battery. And we'll put that one aside. We're gonna try with the Core 2.1, and I did dab into this, but I think I'm gonna dab another little piece in here. Get an extra decent sized dab for it. And if you see how it is fairly crumbly, but it still will stick to the pick without any trouble. Can't wait till I can afford to get one of those cameras that, autofocus and are intelligent, and I don't have to fiddle with it so much. But yeah, so we're gonna dab a little bit of extra in there. We're gonna give this a shot. Now with this device, pretty normal. Click it twice, let it heat up. When it vibrates, it's ready to go. And I am running on the white setting. I think that's second to hottest, I believe. This device has 4 heat settings on there. Um, but it's a really nice device. It's affordable for one, and it's extremely functional. And I tend to, unless I've got a really really gooey, really saucy sort of a concentrate, I tend to just leave it after the vibration for a few seconds, and then I'll hit it. Oh my goodness. Whoa. The flavors I got on this are just much bigger dabs, way bigger flavor. That is so creamy and sweet. Oh my goodness. This vaping off real clean too. I'm gonna run it through a second cycle, see if I can't get it cleared out entirely and see how the bucket cleans out. Wow. Dang, I put a good sized dab in there, guys. Whew. Pardon me. That one was a good one. And this is very potent. This is it's like I said, it's a 75-25 percent cross, which is kind of strange because I'm used to seeing like 70-30s or 60-40s or 50-50s most often. 75-25 is kind of an odd ratio. Yeah. Yeah, this is cleaning out extremely nicely. I'm sorry, I'm so sniffly, guys. I this time of year I get sinus infections and head colds, and I not much I can do about it other than just keep on keeping on, you know. But yeah, nice clean bucket, very nice and clean, no alcohol needed. I love that when I get something that doesn't really need alcohol after you hit it. Um, some things like a flower rosin, for instance, a fresh pressed flower rosin, it might leave some residuals, plant material or something behind. But when you've got a really clean extract, a concentrate, a really clean concentrate, it should just mop up really easily out of your rig, whether it's a e-rig like this or your typical torch and banger, provided you're not chazzing it out. Um, but I love the Southern Maryland Experience concentrates. They're very clean. They're extremely flavorful. This one on the nose, I give it probably a 9 on the nose. Really obvious gelato 33 coming through on the nose. Flavor, it's probably a 9 on the flavor too, to be honest. And the consistency is just, it's where I like it. Some people might not like the crumbly consistency. I do because, like I say, it's easy for me to handle. Um, so I mean, I'd probably give that, for me, that would be another 9. So nines all across for this one. Um, I've yet to have anything from them that I really don't care for. If keep you know, getting new things from companies on a regular occasion, eventually you're going to find something that doesn't really hit. But everything thus far that I've had in the concentrates and the flour has hit on at least one of the points that I like. They're important to me. So if you guys haven't checked them out yet, check them out. Um, Till I see you next time, guys, I want to thank you all for being here yet again. We're doing really good. We're well on our way to hitting that 500 subscriber mark. once we hit that mark, guys, I've got this the weed box, which is the black box from them. I've got that to give away, and so as soon as we hit 500 subs, we're going to be giving that away. And then I've got a couple of other things after that as well. But so the black box has this in it. Has one of these pieces in it, of course, with the bowl and all that too. It's a complete weed box. Um, so you guys like what you see on my channel, and you want to see more. A great way to support me is to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And till I see you next time, I want you guys to take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones. Um, you know, treat every day like there's something worth going out there and getting. Don't focus on the negative things, guys. Just focus on the positive stuff in life, and the few negative things are more often than not, they're not even something to worry about for most of us. Most of us that we have these problems that are going on, and well, some of us, that we get some pretty serious problems. We, the majority of us, have more blessings than burdens. So keep on keeping on, guys. And until we see you next time, I want you guys to stay lifted and stay blessed. Peace.